Yo, what's up, guys? It's MSC, and today I'm just gonna get to the point. We're just gonna talk about the state of Dragon Ball Sparking Zero right now, and yeah, you've probably already seen multiple videos about this already because obviously, you know, a lot of people are making videos about this. But I decided to have my little take on, in my opinion, on the current state of Dragon Ball Sparking Zero. Game's been out for, by the time this video goes up, probably a month by now, and yeah, it's not looking too good right now. It's really not. I'm gonna be real, because what's really this game is dying. It's dying, and the reason why is because you've probably already heard this a million times. The toxic community. I'd say that's the main reason, but there's a lot of overload of problems with this game, but we'll get to that later after I discuss this game's toxic community and player base. So, ranked in Dragon Ball Sparking Zero is absolute dog water. It's so bad. Like, you don't understand how bad ranked in Dragon Ball Sparking Zero is. It's probably like one of the worst ranked modes I've ever played in a video game ever. Worse than Smash Ultimate. Worse than that game, honestly, I can say that. And that game's ranked mode isn't even like really a ranked mode. But anyway, yeah, enough of that. The ranked in Sparking Zero, both DP and singles, is so bad. And I'm here to explain why. So, when you get into a match, you probably run into like 5 characters. Like Z Broly, Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta, freaking Super Vegito, Super Saiyan Blue Gogeta, basically a lot of fusions. Full Power Jiren, and Ultra Instinct Goku, some of that, like, that's mostly for singles. You run into them on singles. Like, obviously, the strongest characters in the game. Z Broly, I hate Z Broly so much. Legendary Super Saiyan Z Broly to be specific. Z Broly is such a dumb character. In my opinion, I think he is the best character in the game, without doubt. Cause this nigga, he can literally, all he can do is just go to Sparking mode and just start spamming Ki Blast. He can just do that. He can do that. Just start spamming Ki Blast. He'd be like, Kakarot! It's like, bro, you have infinite Ki when you're in the freaking Sparking mode. There's nothing you can do about it. All you can just do is block. Just block it. And you're like, okay, yeah, okay, I'm just blocking this. And then he just pulls out the ultimate, and then you're just dead. You're dead because it's unblockable. You can't block the ultimate. You can't. Because this game decided it'll be like a great idea to just add unblockable ultimates to like the most random characters, like Broly. Like, why is that unblockable? Why? That's like, it's barely, you can barely react to it. Why is it unblockable? If it's reactable, if it's slow and it's unblockable, okay, I can understand that. But you can't react to Broly's Meteor, whatever the heck it's called, Meteor Explosion, I forgot what that move is called. You can't react to that, especially when you're sitting there blocking all of his green ball Ki Blast, and it's just, it's annoying. It's annoying. Same goes for Jiren. You can't do the same with Jiren. Can do the same thing Broly does, except Z Broly is even worse because he has super armor when he's in Sparking. You can't hurt Z Broly when he's in Sparking because he has super armor. He has like infinite super armor because he's a big nigga. That's why. But like for Jiren, full power Jiren, he can do the Ki Blast. He can spam the Ki Blast, and then he can do the full power blast attack, whatever that move is. I forgot what it's called, and then. Yeah, you're pretty much dead because that's also unblockable. I mean, like, every character can do Ki Blast spam when they're in Sparking. This is true, but it's mostly a problem between Z Broly and I say Z Broly, Kefla, and Full Power Jiren. It's mostly a problem with those three because they're unblockable ultimates, and it's just annoying to deal with. Because you're gonna run into people who play like that 24/7, and it's just boring. It's not fun to play against. It's just boring as hell, dude. It doesn't make ranked fun. Playing on ranked is not fun when you have to fight these characters in singles. It's just so annoying. And don't get me started on Dr. Wheelo. I cannot stand Dr. Wheelo because, first of all, he's a giant, and I already hate fighting giant characters because they make the camera annoying. They make the camera all terrible. And Dr. Wheelo, he can just do his unblockable, dash, or you press like X or A 2 times while you're dashing, and then you can just do like an unblockable freaking dash that you can't block. Only thing you can probably do is perception, but that barely even works most of the time against Dr. Wheelo. And he has like some of the best key blasts in the game, and he has unblockable supers and ultimates. I honestly think Dr. Wheelo is like top 3 in the game, 100%. Screw that character. If you play Dr. Wheelo, get off the game, please. Please get off the game. And now, for DP battles. Ooh boy, DP battles. Alright. I'm gonna be real, DP battles, they're not as bad. They are not as bad as singles, to be honest, but DP battles still suck. They're still pretty bad. So, like I said, you'll still run into the same characters. Like, it would be a Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta, a team of giants, a team of After Image Strike. You have like Videl, Roshi, freaking Krillin or something. And I can't stand Videl and Roshi. I can't stand those characters because, first of all, you got Roshi with his lightning surprise attack and Videl with her Videl kick, and they have After Image Strike, and it's annoying to deal with. I can't stand fighting those 2 characters. It's just boring, especially when you already on my team I usually have Kid Goku. So like, imagine I have After Image Strike as well because Kid Goku has After Image Strike, but it's not that bad because, you know, his supers aren't even that fast, or his ultimates. But imagine you're Kid Goku and you're fighting Videl or Roshi, and you both have After Image Strike on. The match becomes a snooze fest because all you're doing is just shooting key blasts at each other. That's all you're doing. You can't hit each other because you're pretty much immortal and invincible for 15 seconds. And it's like, are you kidding me, dude? 15 seconds? You're telling me I can't punch my opponent, I can't use any melee attacks on my opponent or any supers for 15 seconds. That's broken. I know it was like that in Tenkaichi 3 or whatever. Even Rage and Blast 2 and Rage and Blast 1. But the thing is, you got these characters with like... The thing with those games, if you like shoot a Ki Blast, especially with like wild stuff like, you know, Wild Sense, if you shoot a Ki Blast, it run at them, it counts as, you know, like them using the Wild Sense or whatever. So it's like, okay, yeah, you see they got Wild Sense on, shoot a Ki Blast, Wild Sense gone. But in this game, that doesn't happen. That doesn't happen. You punch your opponent, Wild Sense, you get hit. Which, okay, Wild Sense is not as broken as After Image Strike. Wild Sense is very, very tolerable compared to After Image Strike, because you can vanish the Wild Sense. They attack you and you vanish. As for After Image Strike, like I said, you're invincible. You have invincibility for 15 seconds. You might as well get the Sonic invincibility box and be like, or something, and it'll just be like, oh my gosh, dude, it's like, bro, it's ridiculous. And the team of giants, every giant character can dash into you, and you can't block the dash. You'll just get hit. You sitting there blocking, or you try to perception it. You're just in an infinite loop of just getting dashed, them just like dashing into you, and you're just losing tons and tons and tons of health, especially when they're sparking. Every giant character has this, and like I said, Dr. Wheelo has it the worst because of his unblockable ultimates and his unblockable supers and all that, and whatever. And he has instant sparking. He can get sparking immediately once he has 3 freaking, what is it, free skill points, whatever. He has like 3 skill points, and then he'll have like instant sparking mode, and yeah, he pretty much won at that point because, you know, you can spam Ki Blast. He has one of the best Ki Blasts in the game. He's basically a giant Broly, to be honest. That's what Dr. Wheelo is. He's a giant Broly. And then Android 19 and 20. Okay, when the game came out, when I ran into this cheese-ass team, I hated fighting these characters so much, Android 19 and Dr. Gero, because they'll put on like their freaking, do not bother, it is futile, or freaking, come meet your doom, with like, you know, false courage, and it gives them super armor. Like you see, I don't know how long it gives them super armor for, but it gives them super armor for a good while, and they can just dash behind you, and they can just start grabbing you, and they heal themselves, and you just lose your ki and your health, and they gain ki and gain health, and it's like, bro, well, this is not fun to fight against. It's not. But I already found a counter for it, so it's like not that much of a problem for me. You just pretty much just got to play the lame game to start grabbing them yourself, or just start spamming Ki Blast yourself, or play a character that's like strong enough that can bypass their super armor. But I mean, for me, I play weak characters in DP battles. Like my team usually consists of Chaozu, Kid Goku, someone like Piccolo or Goku Black or Trunks or something, Future Trunks. That's like my usual team. And it's like most of the time I can't even bypass super armor when I'm fighting, like, you know, giant characters or Android 19 or Dr. Giro. It's just annoying to fight against. It's just irritating to fight against. And some people might be like, oh yeah, this might be a skill issue. It is not a skill issue. I'm not even bad at the game. Like, I'm not. It's not a skill issue. I got Z rank. This might not even mean nothing, but I don't cheese. The thing is that I don't cheese. I got Z rank in singles. I'm almost a Z rank in DP battles, but it's just like it's common complaints too. It's common complaints that you just. The main problem is not I'm losing to this. It's the problem that I'm fighting the same thing over and over and over again. I can't counter whatever is happening to me over and over and over again. Tons of unblockables, tons of spam. Freaking, you're telling me false courage costs 1 skill point for Android 19 and Dr. Giro. And they need to up that. They need to also up the After Image Strike skill counter. Why are you're telling me the skill count to become invincible is only 3? Put that at like 5 or something, or like 4, not 3. That's too easy. You get free invincibility for just, oh my gosh, I can't with this game, bro. I can't with the players, because another main problem. A lot of these complaints sounds like, oh, I got cheesed online, so I'm mad. Not even just that. It's also because it's a 50-50 with who you run into in this game. You either run into someone who's cheesing, or someone who's just gonna rage quit on you once you exploit their cheese. You have no idea how many times I countered someone's cheese, and then they just plug on me. They just rage quit, and it's so irritating. That wouldn't be a problem. Okay, listen. It wouldn't be a problem if someone rage quit and then the game gives me my points after someone rage quits. But no, that doesn't happen. The game doesn't give you any points. In fact, I think they take away some of your points. That's what I think they do when someone rage quits. And I'm like, bro, I'm getting punished for someone else rage quitting in the game? Bandai, fix this! Fix this, dude! Fix this. This is ridiculous, bro. Like, I like Dragon Ball Sparking Zero. I love this game. I do. But this game, if they keep this up, this game is going to die. This game is just going to perish along with the other mediocre anime arena fighter games. Like, this happened with Naruto Storm Connections. This happened with JJK Curse Clash. This happened with Demon Slayer. It comes out, has major issues. 2 weeks later, the game's dead. That's literally what's going to happen to Dragon Ball Sparking Zero if this continues. Bandai needs to address something about these rage quitters and tons of people online. They need to address something about this. They really do. They need to. There needs to be a big patch with the. There needs to be an overhaul with the online. Even on Player Match. Even Player Match has some problems. First of all, I get kicked when I'm trying to like play a Player Match. For some reason, they kick me out of the room. When I don't feel like playing ranked, I go on Player Match, and then it just kicks me out of the room, and I'm like, wait, what did I even do? The game just kicks me out of there. Not only that, but why do I gotta wait in line? Like, the lobbies in Sparking Zero is like a fighting game from 2015. Why do I gotta wait in line for my turn to fight someone else on a player lobby? This isn't 2014. This is 2024. Have, like, you know, separate battles and a lobby. Let me fight someone in the lobby while an other fight is happening. Let me do that. Speaking of this outdated online netcode, if you already haven't noticed, the online is the main problem of Dragon Ball Sparking Zero. Another thing, add crossplay. You're telling me this game came out in 2024? This is a game in 2024, and we don't have crossplay. Like, if I want to fight a homie on PS5, I can't do that because I have the game on PC, so I'm going to have to get the game on PS5. And it's like, bro, that wouldn't be a problem if the game had crossplay. I can understand why they don't have rollback, because, you know, rollback, that's a lot. I don't expect them to ever add rollback, to be honest. Ever. And it's an anime game. Like, they're not going to put that much effort into it. But, yeah, rollback is out of the question, but crossplay, come on, man. Add crossplay to your game. And I don't know if it's just me, but some of these input problems online, specifically online, they need to fix, which they already kind of have, but it's not perfect. Like, you know, you remember when you had classic controls, you couldn't like switch your characters, you could only use like one super or whatever. They patched that out, thankfully. But here's the problem: when you're in DP matches and you're trying to switch your characters, it is so annoying because it might be me. I might just suck. Honestly, I might just suck. But when I'm trying to switch my character in a DP battle, the menu is so unresponsive. The menu, I have to press like L3 and R3 5 times in a row for the menu to even just show up, and I can just flick the stick to like change the character. It doesn't let me do that immediately. Like, let me change my character, dude. I'm like, bro. It instead brings up the emotes menu and the transformation menu. And it's like, dude, that's not what I'm trying to do. I'm trying to switch my characters. And before I can switch my character either emotes and I get killed, or I just transform and I can't even switch anymore because you can't transform. I mean, you can't switch after you transform. So it's just like, dude, why? I never had this problem with Rage and Blast or Tenkaichi 3. The menus weren't even that unresponsive when you're switching. Like in Tenkaichi 3, if you switch, you pretty much just, you know, press L3 and R3, your character switches. And Rage and Blast, it was pretty, like, almost the same as, Tenkaichi, Spark and Zero with, like, the same menu, except you press L2. But, it wasn't unresponsive like this game. I don't understand why it's this game that has this issue. But there's also some problems with the game as well. Like, I just feel like, okay, the story mode was great. It was pretty cool, but like there's still a lot of lackluster things in it. Like Vegeta's story just ending at the Buu Saga. Like, are you kidding me? Why does it end at the Buu Saga? Vegeta did a lot of things in Super. Why would you just stop at the Buu Saga? That's how you know. Like, I feel like it was rushed. I'm not gonna lie. I feel like this game was kind of rushed. There's no way. And then what's his name? Piccolo's, I think it ends at the Cell Saga, and I'm like, bro, okay, yeah. I guess Piccolo didn't even do much in the Buu Saga, I guess. So, but he did stuff in Super, so yeah, like, come on, man. Have stuff for Super at least. But we also, another problem with this game, costumes. This game is lacking in a lot of costumes and outfits, especially compared to Tenkaichi 3. Like, there's no alternate colors for characters, and characters that you expect to have costumes don't have costumes. I think this game should get constant updates, free updates, to add costumes that we can buy in the in-game shop with the in-game currency. That's what they should do to keep this game alive. Add, like, you know, the Bojack freaking Gohan outfit, you know, like the Goku gi. Add that in. And I know that was in the game because it was found in the game's file. Someone already modded it in. But that should have been in the base game in the first place because that was in Tenkaichi 3. They should have kept that. I don't know why they removed it. There was no reason to remove that outfit at all. And it would have been, one thing I was looking forward to was to have, like, you know, Super Saiyan Blue and the Saiyan armor outfit. Now I can't do that because Goku Super's variant doesn't have the Saiyan armor. And another thing, accessories. Accessories are so lacking in this game. I think there's like 4 characters that have accessories, excluding all, like, you know, Frieza soldiers and Scouter characters, because, you know, they have Scouters that you can remove. But, like, only Goku and Vegeta, like Z End, has the halo over their head. Everyone else has no accessories, except for, like, I guess Master Roshi. You can remove his glasses or whatever. But it's like, bro, add some accessories to some of these characters. Are you kidding me? It almost feels like an afterthought with these like the way they chose these outfits and accessories, it feels like such an afterthought. It's like this game is just lacking content, to be honest. After you beat the story mode, then what? You go on rank, you get annoyed. No, okay, I guess you can platinum the game, which is I already did. I already got all the achievements. Okay, after you do that, then what? You play ranked, and then get annoyed by the game and just like get off. Man, yeah, that's what I'm saying. They need to. They don't want this game to die. They need to fix the online. Do something about these players that's rage quitting. Please do something about them. Or not even that. Just do something about us. Like, give us our points if someone rage quits. And nerf some of these stupid. Don't nerf any characters. These characters are, I'm gonna be real, like these characters aren't that bad. The problem is the abilities they have. Nerf these abilities. Like, are you kidding me? Like I said, after image strike costing 3 skill points, false curse costing 1 skill point. They need to nerf these abilities, and they need to have a cooldown on key blast spam in sparking mode. Like, I'm getting tired of just sitting there blocking a key blast or reflecting a key blast when I'm not trying to, because I'm gonna get hit by the ultimate since I'm open. Well, it's like, bro, they're letting people get away with too much. They're letting people get away with too much. It's like the game forces you to play as these cheese characters like Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta and all of them on singles matches. They force you to do that because, oh yeah, Gogeta has privileges. He has Wild Sense, he has instant sparking, he has fast as hell attacks, and I mean, I'm gonna be real, Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta, he's not that much of a problem anymore to me. But I need to retract that statement. Sorry, Z Broly. Problem is Z Broly and Dr. Wheeler. Giant dashes should not be unblockable. They shouldn't be unblockable. Z Broly should not have an unblockable ultimate or use key blast spam like that. He's Z Broly. There is no way Z Broly should be a better character than freaking Ultra Instinct Goku. And that he is. He's a better character. This game is trying to be lore accurate. It's really not. This game is not lore accurate. It's not. It's not, because like characters like Ultra Instinct Goku, Full Power Jiren, Super Saiyan 4 Goku, Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta, who else? Whis. Those characters aren't a problem. They aren't. They really aren't. Those like people complain about these characters all the time. They're not a problem because there's bigger problems like Giants and Z Broly. Those are the bigger problems. And in DP battles, Roshi, Giants, Z Broly, and Videl. Because simple as that, they have after mid strike and unblockable ultimates and supers. Like, what do you mean Videl has after mid strike? Like, call me a fake fan if you find out, guys. When has Videl used after image in a Dragon Ball Z episode? When? Please tell me when. Show me a clip or something. Because there is absolutely there's no way she used after image. Like, we never seen her use it. Why did they give Videl after image strike? There was no reason for them to give her that. But anyway, yeah, that's pretty much enough of my rambling. Pretty much end of the day. To make this game good, just nerf abilities, nerf key blast spam, and nerf unblockable ultimates. Like, I shouldn't be like getting punished for blocking an ultimate. That's just that's unfair. That is really unfair. But yeah, sorry for my rambling. This was going on longer than I thought, and yeah, this is pretty much just me just rambling about all my problems with Sparking Zero right now. The state is in right now. It's just absolutely pathetic, to be honest, and that's the reason why tons and tons of just creators are just they just stop playing this game because of the way it is right now. Just toxic as hell. This game is just toxic. It really is. But anyway, yeah, I'm gonna just leave it at that, and yeah, just make sure to leave a like and subscribe, and yeah, for like the 5 people that probably like watched this video, probably like 5 people that watched this and got to the end. Yeah, thank you for getting this far, and yeah, follow me on Twitch and all that. Follow me on Twitter, and yeah, see you later.